Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Terrapin Ridge Farms. I have the raspberry honey mustard pretzel dip and the Hoppin jalapeno dip.
And I have a jam. It is the Amber Ale Pineapple Jalapeno Jam.
These were sent to us from Michael, so thank you very, very much to Michael. This is gluten-free. It says raspberry honey mustard pretzel dip. It is a 14-ounce jar. We have seen these. This brand is sold around us. There is a thing around the outside. Will you hand me those scissors? Oh, no, I got it. Got it. It's sealed. We have seen this brand sold somewhere, and I don't remember where. They have all kinds of it. I just don't remember. It's Terrapin Ridge Farms in Clearwater, Florida. www.terrapinridge.com. The main ingredient in this is sugar.
It's a good thing. I like
sugar, mustard flour, red raspberry vinegar, raspberry preservatives, sugar, lemon juice, pectin, honey, mustard seed, water, salt. It is 2 tablespoons is 100 calories, and there are 12 servings in here. Sweet honey, robust, coarse mustard, and the juice from tart raspberries make a full flavored and textured mustard that adds a creative twist to ham, pork, or poultry. Fantastic with hard cheeses and sandwiches. Adds to vinaigrettes to make a wonderful salad dressing. Used as a dip with sweet potato fries or pretzels. Refrigerate after opening. Okay, so we're... Ooh. Wow. Okay. Was not expecting that.
It smells like a deviled egg.
Does it? Oh, yes it does. It smells good.
You joke.
Okay. We're going to try it by itself first. I've already tried some, and it's really good.
It's very thick.
I like
it's almost
mustard.
like honey.
It's raspberry honey mustard.
Oh, it smells like honey.
And I love mustard.
Strong.
So don't get a lot, huh?
I could see that being on, they said ham. I could really see that added to a glaze for ham. That would be really good. Because it's really strong mustard.
That is delicious. I think that is incredible.
Very strong.
You could do so much with that.
It reminds me of the filling for a deviled egg, dressed egg, whatever you want to call it. That kind of vinegary, mustardy, eggy kind of flavor.
Kevin's used to my deviled eggs because I add a lot of mustard. I add a lot of mustard to it because I like mustard. I like yellow mustard. Just cheap table mustard. That's what I like. This is very delicious though.
It's good.
Everything about it, it's sweet, but it does have that strong mustard flavor. Truly to goodness, I don't get any raspberry.
No, the raspberry might add a little.
I'm sure it adds something to it, but it's hidden by that mustard enough.
Yeah, all you really taste is mustard and vinegar.
Now, it says this is a pretzel dip.
I can imagine. You could dip pretzels in that.
Yes.
I like mustard on pretzels.
But we don't have pretzels right now. And I didn't want to have to go out and buy anything. So, we're going to try it on a potato chip. I want to try it on a potato chip. We have some potato chips here. We're just going to try it. This is what we have.
I don't know if you want to actually try it.
Sure. Let's go for it.
I mean,
this is salty. This is greasy. The people at Terrapin Ridge Farms might be grateful that we are trying this on a potato chip so that they can see how it tastes.
Mustard. You still taste bad. I get the potato chip underneath of it though.
Honestly, I like it better without the potato chip.
Yeah, like I said, I think it would be excellent for a glaze.
It's okay with the potato chip. I don't even know. They're calling it a pretzel dip. It probably is good with a pretzel. Yeah. But honestly, I think this, like you said, would be better on a meat.
Yeah.
Or
they said mix it with vinaigrette and make a salad dressing. That would make a good salad dressing. You just have to thin it a little bit.
It would make a great salad dressing. I think it would be good on pork chops.
As a glaze?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like on the grill, when you grill pork chops, you'll do the barbecue sauce.
Yeah, towards the end.
That would be good. Yeah, that would be good instead of that. I think that is absolutely delicious. Love that. Okay, the next one is Hoppin jalapeno dip, and I love jalapeno. This, let's see what it says on the side. The combination of pickled jalapenos, red chilies, and zesty ranch make this dip the perfect palate pleaser. Dip your chips or veggies, dollop on soup and quesadillas, add zip to burgers, grilled chicken, shrimp tacos, nachos, and more. I love all the uses for this. It's 2 tablespoons, is 140 calories. Did I use this before?
No, but
that
one was plastic sealed. This one was vacuum sealed.
Okay. So
the lid wasn't popped.
I'm gonna try it plain again.
It looks like a cheese dip.
It does look like a cheese dip. I'll have a close-up picture at the end of the video of all of these.
It's a little softer than a cheese dip. It's more like a sour cream based dip, but
it's a very, very creamy. I can see why they said that would be good on a burger. It has a little bit of zing to it, a little bit of a heat to it from the jalapeno. But to me, it's not too intense for me.
No, heat wise, it's not bad.
I do
get the tingle, but that's it.
That would be great on a burger.
I get mostly the ranch kind of flavor.
You get that. Like I said, you get the heat from the jalapeno.
I get a little flavor of the jalapeno, the peppers, but.
So it has soybean oil, water, red jalapeno puree, buttermilk, salt, onion powder, cumin, garlic powder, black pepper, oregano, parsley.
Yeah, I get mostly those flavors, the seasonings. That's what I get mostly out of.
Again, you know, if we don't have veggies in the house, fresh veggies to dip in that, we're going to have some sliced potato chip. It's a potato. It's a potato.
That's better with the potato chip. I tell you what, it's also very vinegary. I didn't notice that necessarily the first time when I took it with the spoon. You get a lot of kick of vinegar too. I like it with the chip. It's really nice.
I like it with the chip too.
Yeah, you could dip corn chips in there too.
You could. Yes, that would be very good with like Tostitos.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, because it's got the heat to it.
But it's so creamy. It almost has like a mayonnaise texture.
Or sour cream. Yeah.
Yes, mayonnaise, that creaminess or that sour cream creaminess that I can see where it would be good on a cheeseburger.
Yeah, I can see that.
And it would add a lot of flavor to it too.
Mayonnaise is a good description of that flavor, of the texture.
Yeah, it's very creamy, but nothing is too hot or anything like that.
It is hot. It's just not too overdone.
No.
It's got a little tingle in your throat, but that's it.
For Kevin, I wouldn't want you to think though that it's like
it's not hot.
Yeah. Okay, this is the jam. This is
the mouthful.
Amber Ale Pineapple Jalapeno Jam. It says Iowa State Fair winner. Amber Ale combined with fruity pineapple and the right amount of heat from spicy jalapenos create a rich, full-bodied, and flavorful jam. This beer jam makes a delicious glaze for pork, poultry, and fish, fold into mashed sweet potatoes, and serve with grilled salmon for a real treat. Yummy on a grilled chicken sandwich. It's only 35 calories for a tablespoon. And because it says jam, we're going to be trying it on toast. Yeah. Because
we're going to try it by itself too.
We're going to try it by itself too, but yeah.
Yeah, get that little, whatever that is. It's a little pepper or something in there.
Wow.
It's thick. Is it should I get a lot? No?
Go for it.
That's weird. You get that ale, that beer flavor?
The strongest flavor in there is ale, but you do get the pineapple, the pieces, and I really do like those pineapple.
It helps cut the beer quite a bit. Because I'm not a beer lover. I don't really like the taste of beer.
No, Kevin doesn't.
So this is, I like it that something cut that beer a little bit.
Now,
makes it seem sweet.
Like I said, it says jam, and I always use jam on toast. if people send us jam, then I'm going to put it on toast. I'm not going to use it as a topper for cheese. This is just me.
I would not want to eat that on toast.
I tell you what, it's almost like the toast accentuated the ale.
I know, it made it stronger.
It made it stronger.
Maybe it's because we got more on the toast.
Oh. I tell you what.
I'm getting heat in the back of my throat too.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. From the jalapenos.
It has a little bit of heat to it for me, but jalapenos
don't
work
like
on me
that.
different than they do on Kevin. I like it. It's different. It wouldn't be something I would want all the time because of the ale. And if you don't care for ale, or if you are not a drinker, you probably won't appreciate that.
I don't like the taste of beer, and I do not like that.
So, yeah, some people have told me they don't want that flavor in anything, whether it's ice cream or any of their food, they don't want that flavor in there. You would not appreciate this.
No, I think if you don't mind the taste of beer, you like the taste of beer, I think you'll really enjoy that. Like people eat beer chicken and beer or whatever, you would probably enjoy that. I just don't. I don't care.
I do think it would be good. They said on a chicken sandwich. I could see
or a
that.
glaze or something like that on something.
I can absolutely
It would
see
be
that.
better as a glaze or something on something else because you're cooking it. You're getting all the flavors of the
Yes.
meat itself. I think it'd be better. I still don't know that I wouldn't like it 100%.
When we do reviews,
Not
like
as good
this,
as like the mustard. The mustard would be much better on like ham and stuff.
Right. When we do reviews like this, though, we do try to, even though they give their suggestions, we always try it by itself, but then we try to pair it with something plainer. Like for me, toast, I mean, that's just a go-to for me.
Potato chips.
Or potato chips. It's something plain, but it's something that everybody has. That's why you're like, well, why didn't you try it on a chicken sandwich? Well, first of all, I'd have to make a whole dinner to try that. But we want to try it on something plainer, and then can tell you what it would go good on. Yes, it would go good on chicken, but you're still going to have to like that ale flavor, and that's the bottom line. And if you don't like that ale flavor, you are not going to like that because that's the main flavor in that.
90% of that flavor is that ale.
Yes, I would avoid that if you don't want that flavor. I like it. I don't love it. I would have, like after I was finished with this jar, I would probably not buy it again.
Yeah. It has its audience though, because it's a good product.
It is. Oh, and I
really
love the
brought the
chunks of
flavor and
pineapple.
stuff, but it's just not for me.
Yeah, I love the chunks of pineapple. I like it for a limited time. It wouldn't be a constant, like I have some things I constantly buy. It wouldn't be that because of that ale flavor. But I do like it for a one-time thing.
Right.
My favorite thing here
Is the honey mustard?
is the honey mustard.
Oh, see, I would pick
Love
this.
that.
I would pick the Hoppin jalapeno dip.
I like them both. I really do like them both. But my favorite, I love mustard, and I really
Heavy
love
as a mustard fiend.
So to me, that is absolutely delicious stuff right there. But Michael, thank you very much for sending these to us. Like I said, they sell this. It could even be like the liquor barn or somewhere that sells this around us. And I can't think of it right now where it's at. It looks like Michael paid $6.99 a piece for them. So that sounds about right for jars this size. But I will have a close-up picture of each one of these for you at the end. And thanks for watching.